Hi guys, I'm Arundhati. I'm an international badminton player. As we all know that coaches are the unsung heroes of this sport. And in this show, we are going to celebrate these heroes. We'll be knowing their journey, their views, their advices for the upcoming players. It's a little insight in the life of coaches. I'll be asking few questions to them and I'll be sharing the timestamps with the questions in the description box below. So if you want to skip anything, you can just go and click on the timestamps below. So guys, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Today we have with us head coach of Gopichand Badminton Academy, Rajendra Kumar sir. He'll be sharing his journey, his experiences, his advices with us. So let's get started. Hello
Yeah.
sir. Thanks for
Hi Arundhati, how are you? Everything good?
good sir, good. Thank you for joining us. Take us through your journey.
I am very happy to share this wonderful journey. Why I am telling you this journey is as a wonderful journey till now is including my childhood. From my childhood, I am in a good school, which is one of the best school in Vijayawada, Montessori High School. There we have very good friends. Till now, I maintain that relationship. We have that school group. Every frequently we meet that group and very good friends. We can say whatever you want with the school friends only.
Yeah.
Okay, and at the same time, I have a good brother, sister, everything. We have a good bonding. I have one elder brother and elder sister and one an younger sister. We used to play all games like kabaddi, kho, baseball. I'm in the baseball team of the school team. Kho, I'm in the school team. Ball badminton, I'm in the school team. Shuttle, anyhow, I used to play. So shuttle automatically, there is no school team like that. My father also used to play badminton. My
Okay.
brother used to play badminton. That way I'm lucky because when I'm a youngster also, my elder brother's friends used to play good badminton. They, as a relationship with my brother, they used to play with me. So luckily, my game improved very fast.
Okay.
So in my first tournament only, I won the district championship in doubles bat.
Okay.
That is how my journey in badminton start. And at the same time, one summer camp, all in Andhra, top players in Andhra, around 70 players. And that is in the camp happened in Vijayawada. But I am out of 70, I am the youngest.
Okay.
There, what happened? We three coaches, one coach, three coaches for complete 70 players. Three coaches are one is Punay Chaudhary sir, Pandirao sir, and late Mehboob Ali sir is no more, and he is the coach for juniors. He is our coach, our batch. Pandirao sir and Punay Chaudhary sir used to take the seniors. That is how I started in 1977 summer camp.
So you were what 12, 13 year old?
I'm 12 years old.
Yeah.
12 years is the youngest at that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is how I started badminton.
Yeah.
After that, my badminton career as well as studies simultaneously used to be there.
Yeah.
After that I joined my intermediate. The intermediate is that is MPC. I joined when I won the first tournament. After that, every year I started playing.
Yeah.
At that time, four courts is a big stadium.
Okay.
Their senior nationals happened where Prakash Padkoni lost in the finals with Syed Modi. First time.
Okay.
That is the first time Syed Modi beat Prakash sir.
Okay. You were there that
Yeah, I am the line umpire
Oh, that's nice.
for that match.
Okay.
And
Wow.
in 1983, I represented the state first time. We upset the doubles pairs and we won the title. First time I came to state team, representing state team and played the national junior nationals. That is my first year. That is I'm studying at that time engineering first year.
Okay.
Actually, I thought of joining arts because of sports.
Uh,
Intermediate, I got good marks. My father said, you study engineering because you already got good marks. Why you want? Then I wrote the entrance exam. I am qualified and joined in the engineering,
yeah.
mechanical engineering. In
Okay.
first year mechanical engineering, I represented the state. So I am very happy for that one because we upset the top seeds, and that is because the two players who we beat them in the finals are national players and international. They play already internationals.
Yeah.
So we felt very happy for that one. After that, again, 1985, again I came to seniors. That is also happened in Vijayawada only. I upset the third seed in the tournament. First round only with the third seed because local entry always uh, face the top seeds.
So
Okay,
you were playing singles or doubles that time?
I'm playing singles. I
Okay.
used to play singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. Three events. Nationals also I played singles, doubles, mixed doubles. Three events I played.
Okay.
Senior nationals only, that is also.
Okay.
Uh, in state level, I used to be one of the good doubles and mixed doubles player as well as singles. 24, I came to Hyderabad.
Acha, okay.
At the age of 24, that is 1990. From
Okay.
that time, regularly I am in the state team. I used to practice with the top players in the state. Most of the top players of AP are the country's top players. Training and everything I used to do on my own.
Hmm.
But in practice, I used to play with all the regular players. Arif sir used to allow, and Azam Hussain's father, Hamid Hussain sir, also used to allow to practice with all the players, regular players only.
So then you were not with a particular coach. You were on
No,
your own.
no.
Acha.
Because maybe because of my age, maybe they must have thought that 24 is too old.
Acha.
But my last I represented AP state is at the age of 36. I last represented that my age is 36. Till then I played. Used to do on my own and everything.
Wow.
So
Really?
and I always used to have a good relationship with the coaches and players who are practicing in the LB Stadium, and I used to give some coaching to the younger kids whenever I get a time. Then some of my well-wishers used to advise go for NIS, do coaching. You have that basic is right, your style of so you have that patience of dealing with kids also. You're soft, so something like that. Whatever they thought they used to advise, because here my engineering came in between, because some of my fellows, you did engineering, why you want to go this way?
Yeah.
Already you have a job, why again doing this one? So I said, at that time I dropped going for NIS. Morning I used to practice regularly, go for stadium. Evening I have some time, so I used to go and give coaching, part-time coaching in Jubilee Hills club. That
Acha.
is one of the biggest club in Hyderabad. I did it for there for 7 years.
Oh, acha.
One of the player at that time, his name is Shivaram. Now he's in States. Recently he called me back, maybe 20 days back only. He came to contact with me. The under 13 championship, actually, that is happening in Hyderabad.
Huh.
He beat top seed. His name is Manjeshkar, I think.
Okay.
That Shivaram beat in semi-finals, and he beat Kashyap in finals.
Oh, acha.
Kashyap. That is how it happened. The tournament happened in Secunderabad. Now the system changed in our office.
Yeah.
I have to go to the office. So I started working, and because I don't have enough time, I stopped coaching. Then I took a break and I went to office. That is
After you
started.
coaching, you went to office again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Then
I used to do my own practice, but I used to go to office. But this part-time coaching also I stopped.
oh, acha. So then how you
Completely.
met Gopi sir and how you came to Gopichand Academy?
Because I still feel that badminton is my passion. I did my best. I give my 100% in RTC. And no regrets about that one. When I go there, I used to do my 100%. And slowly, I'm not enjoying it because maybe I don't know. Maybe that passion about badminton may be one of the reason. I met Gopi. Then he said, okay. Huh? He's happy because from childhood I know him. And maybe Gopi also don't know that I'm giving coaching in Jubilee Club. So I'm working hard. Maybe a little doubt you should be also having, because I'm not completely away from this sport, 3 4 years. So maybe you should have a doubt, but he said yes, we will work together. I'm give my experience, whatever experience I learned without coach. I have to help the younger people who. So he said, okay, done. Then how about your office? He said, really, I don't have any idea at that time.
Uh,
I able to convince my wife Devi, but exactly no clue. So at that time, I went to one of my. I used to play with some. We have a group of IAS officers and IPS officers and judges and few business people. So one of IAS officer B.R. Meena sir is there. So I went to his office directly. And he called me. What, sir? This is the situation, sir. What I have to do? I came to take your advice. Then he said, very good. You are going into the right way and right place. So then he asked me, what about your leave? No ideas. Then immediately from the office in front of me, he called directly to my MD, and he directly told, this is the situation, this is my friend, you have to do and give long way. Then the officer told, no, I am not in Hyderabad, I am in Vizag. Tell him to come to my office. Then Monday, as usual, I went to my office, and I forgot about that one. Okay, whether it happens or not, I am not sure. Then again, Mina sir called me. MD is calling you. Go to the head office. Then I told in my office. Then they, because if MD calls, nobody says no. No.
yeah.
Then immediately I prepared the letter and directly went to the office.
Yeah.
Then he asked, you want with pay or without leave, long leave?
Okay.
Even I don't have any answer, sir. Whatever possible, you give me a say. He wrote that one on the same thing he wrote and gave it to the next executive director. Then that leave happened, everything went smooth, because otherwise, if I go directly and apply this one, it will take more than 6 months. So like that, I joined, and after joining, really I enjoyed my childhood. The best life is my childhood. After that, joining the academy, like I worked with wonderful people like Gopi, Auntie, Uncle Boss, Uncle, all of you, like all the coaches, supporting staff, office staff. I think I had a good relation. Maybe small things everywhere it happens, but most of the time I enjoy. I enjoy because I don't mind giving coaching to anybody, whether it is kid or elite player, whatever it is. Wherever I am there, I enjoy giving coaching. I want to give my best. Coming to academy also, the experience of Gopi helped a lot. And sometimes really, any doubt or any suggestion, I used to go to auntie and take it. With her experience, she used to give very right patience. See, something we don't have that much experience, but auntie with her experience used to tell the right solution, exactly what to do and where to stop, when to stop, and what exactly you have to do. And from Gopi, I know him from childhood, but when he became chief national coach or academy coach, whatever decisions he has taken, whatever the changes of the, I mean, this system or the training program, whatever he changed, 90% or 99%, everything went successfully.
Yeah.
When we started, we have a little doubt of how to teach younger kids. Gopi also asked so many foreign coaches, everything. But at the finally, we found one solution to teach how to teach younger kids. From juniors is a difficult task, because how to handle, because anything mishandled, it will affect their complete career. So, but I think we found the solution. Even you also think, I think.
Of course. I mean, there is no doubt in that. Of course, you have found the solution. You create the base and then we go up.
Yeah, that is the help from everyone. See, I believe completely everything works as a team. Individually, it is very difficult. Maybe for a shorter term, it will work. For longer run, teamwork always works.
Yes, definitely. That's great, sir. Sir, Abhi, you just tell us something about your coaching philosophy and what do you value the most in a player? What quality do you value?
See, it varies from player to player. See, if we have a philosophy, we can't rub it on the players. We can't force them to do this one. It varies. My philosophy is it's vary from player to player, coach to coach, and batch to batch.
Acha, okay.
We can't push them. My philosophy is this one. You had forcefully you do this one. That not going to be work now. Maybe when we are in, maybe that will work. Now we have to plan accordingly. Generation gap, maybe whatever they think, or the system changes, or the game standard changes, the game where the game is going. Maybe after this, what we have to change, still we have to find a solution.
What quality do you value in a player, sir?
Last this 10-15 years, I observed who enjoyed in their younger age got the skill. I don't want to mention the names, but I know who enjoyed the most are the best skill players right now. Maybe that from maybe you should coach also should not put the pressure. Parents also should not pressure. Let them enjoy. If they enjoy, they do amazing things because even we can't pay. Maybe most of the top players can't pay. Now the kids are playing the strokes what we won't expect also. So the players who are enjoying 100% are good skill players.
Sir, according to you, what is the right age for a kid to start playing?
Playing badminton will be around 7 years is the right age. But starting any sport like badminton, like we have in schools like preschool, that play school, like that thing, even for sports also, we should spend 1 or 2 years for that one. Like playing some outside like fun like playing with a balloon or some ball something like that. There is no particular sport like thing. And some gymnastics, it is very good for all sports. Gymnastic, if they go for gymnastic, they spend for maybe 1 year or more than that, around 1.5 year 2 years also good for gymnastics. It will help for all sports, not a particular sport. Badminton, even if they have time, they can spend for swimming also. If they learn in an early age, it will be easy for them, and the formation of everything, bones, muscles, everything will be flexible and everything for gymnastics and swimming together.
Yeah.
If for badminton, 7-8 years is a good age because they can understand whatever we are teaching. We can tell them the basic things. After that, we can teach them skill and everything. Like in education also, this any sport, they should play multiple sport. Like education, we with English, local language, physics, chemistry, social, maths, everything we will learn. But finally, their target is something else. Whether they go for science or engineering background, whatever it is, arts background, anything. But we learn all the things.
Yeah.
But from starting, we don't learn only one subject.
Right.
Like sports also, we should learn multiple sports. And when they grow up, maybe around 12-13 years, they can decide which sport they are interested. Parents should also guide them. Parents should also find them really in which sports they are interested.
Right.
So that some parents will think, I am not able to play this sport. I am not able to achieve this sport. That is not the right thing for the parents, because they should think exactly what is is having talent in which sports. Maybe if somebody, I'm a badminton, there is no necessity that compulsory the other kids also should play badminton. They should find out. So here some parents are doing mistake because I didn't do this in this sport and I didn't achieve. They forcefully making them play and they are not able to do. Maybe if they are not playing this the same sport, they have something hidden talent in them. The parents or the coach should find out exactly which sport they are. And for particularly joining at the age of 7 and 8 years,
Yeah.
like school also, they don't have exams till 5th class. Even in this badminton or any sports, they should not play any tournaments below the age of 10 years. They should mainly focus on skill, something like that. Then if they don't have mental pressure like exams in schools and here tournament pressure, parental pressure, they don't have this one. They will enjoy in this age 8 to 12 years. They should enjoy the sport. They happy to learn, happy to come to the stadiums, come to the sports grounds. This is for all sports, not particularly badminton, but relatively badminton. We are badminton related coaches, So badminton also same thing happens. That is how we have to take the kids and let them enjoy till the age of 12. At that age, they can decide which sport they have to take or which sport they have the talent that they can decide at that age.
Yeah, sir. How do you identify the talent?
Talent depends upon this so many things. For different sports, different things we have to take care of that one. But particularly badminton, younger age, we have to take the skill as the main criteria, because skill, if they have the skill, and that will be that we can develop it at the younger age only.
Yeah.
Strength and everything, it will come afterwards. So we have to mainly, and their attitude and whether they are enjoying it. If they enjoy this, they can learn the skill very fast. Personally, I saw some of the kids who enjoyed in younger age. They are playing their strokes even unbelievable. The international players right now, they are not playing. The kids are playing much better strokes and with easy and comfortable.
Got it. Yes, you said, sir, ki enjoyment is important.
Yes.
So you have coach Mansi Joshi. She was here with us before her World Championship, Para World Championship gold medal. So how was your journey? I mean, and how did you feel when she won the gold medal?
Actually, she came in Gopchand Academy only. When I'm giving coaching to the younger kids, she came to me, sir. At the After the tournament, she came to the academy, and 2-3 days she did some training, and then one day she came to me, literally crying. I felt so bad, really. That what happened 1.5 month before this World Championship.
Okay.
I remember the court number. I'm standing near that the court number 5. She came to me and she said, "Sir, this is my plan." Sir, okay. Then I don't have really. I don't know what we are going to do, but I spoken with her. Don't worry. I'll talk to Gopi sir, and we will decide a special program for you. And only thing I want is your match videos. Immediately that the same day she sent me that links.
Okay.
And I went to Gopi sir. This is how. See, I want to particularly focus on this girl till means for the coming tournaments, particularly for this World Championship. Then Gopi said, "What you want? I want separate group. Group means separate team." Then I selected trainer Razu, Harry coach, Indonesian coach, and me, and some of the junior players to practice. Then I saw the videos and I got an idea, because till then I asked her so many times, please send the links, but she is not able to find. Then when I spoken with her about this one, almost I spoken with her before deciding this one, half an hour to convince her. Don't worry, we are going to take care. Then I saw the videos. Then where she mainly her basic is wrong.
Acha.
Basic skill point of view because she has the height. She is very smart. Thinking wise, she is very smart. And discipline wise, hardworking, good.
Yeah.
But only thing, the technique is missing. And the placement is missing. She's playing blindly, that too with pressure. Taking the pressure, not relaxed move. Everything I saw the matches. And after that, when we started, the same thing happening on the court. It took me, but it went, the process went very fast and very quick learner she is. And 1 week she's under pressure.
Mm.
After 15 days, I got the confidence that she is going to make this year after 15 days. Because I thought it will take 1 month, but she learned whatever basic technique to change her. It took only 15 days to her to learn. Then I thought she will enough time to make her because we focused about her diet training. Really, Razu did good training. With passion he did. At the same time, Harry coach whatever program and everything exactly used to ask every day, and then I used to give this program. Any corrections I used to go and teach them, and game plan and placements. After 15 days, we started that one. Game plan, way to serve to your opponent, way to place, and reception also. And sometimes in between, weekly once or twice, Gopi also used to come.
Mm.
What are the things? What is the progress? Or something, anything inputs used to give. And he's also happy that everything went smooth. And at the last week, I told Mansi, this time now a lot of change in your game.
Yeah.
This time you're going to make really. And what I can say to morally get a boost and everything, but I am confident inside. And I spoke I told the same thing to her. She is also little confident now. She's little bit tensed while playing the rounds. And the juniors also well play very lot because every day they used to play off court with her. I
Yeah.
used to call 1 or 2 players, and they used to play. That all you know.
Yeah, I saw.
And one of the big advantage what Mansi got is Gopi is also at the venue when she's playing.
Yes.
That moral boost really helped her.
Yeah.
And the final, so the way she won the score, I'm watching live only. All these matches I'm watching live.
Nice.
And really, the score really dominated. She played very well. Easily she won. And after maybe within 5-10 minutes, I got a photo with tears in her ear,
Oh.
in her eyes. She sent that photo to me. Sir, I done it.
Wow, sir, I got goosebumps now.
Yes, really crying. Immediately within, I think she did not even done her even stretching also, I think. Before prize distribution only. She crying, literally crying. I have that photo also. But I felt happy and the total team felt happy. Gopi is happy. After that, she went to the next level.
She deserves all. I've
Yeah.
seen her working hard. I've seen her collecting shuttle in court number 1 there, and waiting for Harry to come down. I mean, she is a really hardworking, and she deserves all these things. She
Yeah.
deserves it. Definitely. Wow.
That is what teamwork. Really, the teamwork.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, what a journey. Seriously, I got goosebumps actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
how do you manage your family, personal life, and your coaching life?
Actually, that is, I'm very, very much lucky. That is, yeah, I have a wonderful wife, and always because when I really joined, we used to start the academy at 4 o'clock in the morning. She used to get up at 3:30 and make breakfast for me. Once in a while, in a busy schedule, I used to forget that we're not eating. Then when I go home, it is tension only
Not good.
because 3:30, getting up at 3:30 and making breakfast. If I don't eat, how she will feel?
I know, I understand.
Yeah, Then very rarely it happens because of the busy schedule. At that time, only few coaches are there. Me, Gopi, Siyada, Tanil, Chandravana, few coaches because we used to look all the batches.
Yes.
It is very difficult. But she never, my wife, and at the same time, luckily, I have a good daughter also because she can understand and very like that enjoying girl like that. She's very good in studies. That way, I'm not very worried about her studies because in school she's good, maybe top three.
Oh.
Before starting badminton, she 1-2, 1-2 like that. After that, top five till 10.
Even in badminton, she's doing good, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Coaching kids can be tough, and when it's your own kid, it's more tougher. Then how is that experience, sir?
Because most of the time I left it to the group coaches only, whether it is partnership or anything. I left it to them. I'm not much involved. Even I have I that my wife used to blame me that one because you are not looking taking care of my daughter. Everybody is taking care of their daughters or children or kids. You are leaving to that is her responsibility to learn wherever she is practicing. She has to trust his coaches, her coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he has to trust her coaches. That is how a bonding should be happen between the coach and the student.
Yeah.
So if I involve for everything, partnership and everything, that doesn't look nice. That's what I feel also. Even I advise every parents also, you trust the coaches. You give a opportunity for the coaches to take decisions. 90% of the coaches will take the right decision only.
Right.
They are students. They are their students only. No, if they win, the credit goes to the coach only.
Correct.
Usually the parents also get, but that is how. But maybe I didn't do that much. That's why I'm not sure. But I feel I'm happy. But my wife not happy with about this.
Okay. So yeah, the very important question I'm going to ask you, what is the admission process for Gopichand Badminton Academy?
It is the toughest question you are asking me because even admission time also it is very difficult task to convince the parents are exactly how the things. But we have in Gopichand Academy we have some protocols and from benchmarks and guidelines to give admission. The admission means at a younger age, like what I said, skill is the main criteria. Then in younger age we can directly, if they have good skill and the attitude is good, we can give the admission. Yeah. But if they grow up like 15, 17, we will see the strength and attitude there and approach of the game and thinking about the stroke implementation like that. But in giving admission here also, why we are facing it difficult is because our academy main motto is to develop the sport and get international high performance to produce high performance players to give medals for the country. So yeah, we have to be very strict while taking the admission. One good example I will tell is Kidambi Srikanth. Yeah. Personally, because when he want to join in our academy, Gopichand Academy, he almost waited for few months to get admission. Why means at that time when he got the admission in our academy, he is playing qualifying grounds in national circuit.
Okay.
See, I went to the same tournament, that is Mandya Junior National Tournament. There he is playing qualifying rounds in singles. He performed well. He qualified for the main draw, and there also he played very good. Then the same thing I conveyed to Gopi sir. Then he immediately told that then if he's playing good now, we will take. Before we said, wait and we will see whether if you are doing good, then we'll give you admission. So then immediately his sir told, get him, we will take care of him. And then immediately he got the admission. Like that, there is no restriction that if you are not getting admission in junior level, he's not doing good. Maybe when he's doing good in senior level, he will get the chance of getting admission in our academy. There is no issue.
Yeah.
But some parents will think if we are not getting here, how they will develop. Means there's so many players who played well on outside and got admission here and performed well. So
Yeah.
some kids luckily got admission at the earliest younger age,
Yeah.
who are local people or something like Sindhu, like Meghna, few of the players like Rahul, Cyril, they got admission at an younger age. So like that, some of the players got admission at an younger age, but some players who are playing not in local, they play outside and come, they will get an admission, but only thing criteria is merit is the criteria. Here, no other alternative is there. Only we go through merit only. Anyone want to have an admission,
Yeah.
mainly through
Well,
admission. Here, we used to face some few problems. Some people they don't have a talent which is suitable to badminton. Then we used to advise them if he's not having talent for this particular sport, he must be having something else. Who is everybody has an hidden talent or talents which they can be good in their life. So they have to think which sport is good. So parents, I'm advising parents also
yeah.
to understand the kid, understand their standard of game related to badminton, and advise them to play any other sport. Every kid should play any sport, any other sport. This is for the health. If they win medals, that is a bonus.
Yeah. Yes. I think, sir, and one more thing, my next question is that what advice you would like to give to the parents? Parents के लिए क्या
Parent,
बोलना चाहोगे सर आप?
yeah, one thing, no, parents should understand that physical, mentally, they can't take the pressure when they are playing a tournament or anything. The coach can handle it in a better situation when they are playing a matches in the tournament. From outside, some other parents will give advices. That is not good because every parent want to win their kid 21-0, they will be happy.
Yeah.
But a kid, coach will think if he won 29-30 also, he will be happy. He can handle that pressure.
Yeah.
But parental side, they can't handle the pressure and not to involve in any coaches, even if they are ex-players or maybe they played any other sport also. Let them give a good support to the coaches and their team and the player, particularly for the player. Only parent, they have to look their education, food, sleep, remaining financial things, everything. Coaching side, let the coaches handle because coaches also have played that standard and they have a good experience in this one. The way of handling from coaches side is always better.
As a head coach of Gopichand Badminton Academy, what are the major challenges you face?
One thing is, um, as a coach it is easy, but as a head coach it is difficult because as a coach you have only one batch to look after.
Yeah.
Because as a head coach, as a coach you have to only dealing with the most of the time with the players. As a head coach you have to deal with the coaches, the supporting staff, with the kids,
Parents.
with the parents,
Yeah.
and everything. Every small mistake happens, first thing they will ask the head coach, after that the group coach.
True.
So, and at the same time, all the group should be united.
All the groups should be, sir?
All the group coaches should be united. In the group
United.
also, the coaches. See, small things happens in every group. It happens. Again, I have to, it happened for me also to convince the coaches. See, everything, small things happen. Don't take it into the heart. No? Maybe sometimes I also did some mistakes, but if, nobody is perfect. See, sometimes at the heat of the moment we say some words,
Yeah.
and sometimes I also did, but I felt bad after going home. With the kids also, some fellow coaches or fellow staff or something office staff, it happens. The heat of the moment, something is not working, working or going not going in a smooth way. then we will feel some frustration sometimes. But I'm a cool guy. I think most of the time. Uh, but most of the people around me ask me to be more aggressive. But I'm not that nature, so I can't do right now. Right, maybe it is too long to now to
But
change this.
you are a cool coach.
Yeah, now changing now is I don't think it's possible. Maybe if
No,
really
sir, you
required,
are
I'll try.
the way you are. It's the perfect. मतलब आप जैसे हो बहुत अच्छे हो.
Thank you, Arundhati.
No,
Thank you
no
very much.
doubt in that. No doubt in that. Major challenge you might be facing is to handling the parents, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, parents. But only thing from their side, what I ask is, give opportunity to the kid or player to enjoy and perform. Don't put pressure. See, like that, what happens when a coach, we think if player win 30-20 in third game, also we happy. But from parental side, they didn't take that much of pressure to handle that pressure. They want it maybe 21 level is best, but it won't happen. But 21-15 till 21-15 they can manage. After that, it is very difficult for them to handle.
Yeah.
One thing every coach should learn is if you are getting 100% from a player, you are a high performance coach. That is what I feel. Any player, see, it is 10-year-old or a top world class, world number one. If you can get 100% from him, that is you are a high performance. See, you are giving the highest from a player. That means you are doing your best. Don't think about the batches. Okay, whatever the batches, you enjoy. See, one day when you are doing good for the sport automatically do good for you. Sport is top. After that, we come. Whether it is player, coach, supporting staff, administration staff, whatever it is, academy people, everybody. Sport is the top. Then automatically, see now, for sport is only taking everybody. See badminton how it is in
Yeah.
India. The sport only took
Yeah.
no, something like that. Top coaches. It is not right to mention few names, so I am not mentioning anybody names. Total country knows who did this completely develop this sport.
Yeah. Right.
See, if I mention, they think something else, but
Yeah.
whole country knows who
Yes.
did this, who took this sport to this level.
Yeah. True. According to you, what is an ideal relationship should be with the player and a coach?
So one thing, first thing, a player trust a coach, and a coach trust a player. The relationship would be very good. And one more thing, if you say anything, if you trust, nobody will feel bad. If you don't trust, if you say good morning also, they point it wrong. So trust is the important thing. Remaining things, everything will follow smoothly. If you don't have the trust, nothing works. If you're doing 100%, you're giving your heart for that player, or that player is giving his or her heart to the coaches. If there is no trust, it, it won't work. Trust is the main thing.
Correct. Got it, sir. Sir, as you have seen the rise of Saina, Sindhu, Shrikant, Pranoy, Samir, Saurav, I mean, all the elite players. Uh, what advice you would like to give to upcoming players?
When they started, everybody is normal player. Then their performance went up, and the player should realize why my performance is going up right now. That is because of an coach only, and because of the system. See, even if the system is not right, the coach, whatever the coach is doing, nothing will work. Understood? Okay. Only thing, you have to follow certain systems, and you should trust the system. See, if you trust the system and the coach, both, See, if you're trusting the coach and you're not trusting the system, again, you're missing the link.
Yeah. Okay.
See, the coach with his experience, he will change the system a little bit. Not 100% he can't change. Slowly, he has to mold the system so that it should be useful for the players. And if you are going out of the system, again, maybe this system will help you for a shorter period. Longer period, again the downfall starts.
Hmm.
So you have to be in the group, in the system. To,
Right.
to get a longer result, short term, you go out of the system, it will be a shorter result. You, as a sports person, you did so much hard work to achieve here. From here, if you move out of the way, not seeing these are different sports, it happened the same thing. Again, who came back to the system, again performed well. There are so many examples.
Yeah.
That is what, don't move out of the way. Don't go out of the system. Stay with the system. Stay with the coaches. Trust the coaches. And trust your parents also. Trust your fellow players. And don't think what the coach played they standard. How the coach right now. Maybe he didn't play higher level, but every coach has his individual talent in him.
Sure.
So you have to respect every coach equally, every trainer equally, every supporting staff equally. See something, maybe one coach will have a bigger potential. Maybe another coach have a little potential, having something have a good quality. Everybody has his own talent. So you have to trust this coach. Don't um, avoid coaches, don't avoid supporting staff or something like that. Be in the system and you talk to the coaches and you help the fellow players. That is the system. It will, as a group, if you develop, you will get good results. Individual means your game will go show higher peak and immediately come down. That is how I think. Always system will help.
I think, sir, I think the teamwork and the
Yeah,
trust works
yeah. Teamwork, trust, and the system.
system.
These are the things. It always, but I think our academy has a very good system.
Yeah.
Option Academy had very good system so that we are getting good results.
Yeah.
That is what I feel. And we have a good team of coaches and supporting staff. Everybody like-minded.
Yeah.
Everybody happy, enjoying, spending a lot of time in the course, lot of time with the players, involving, ready to learn from the fellow coaches, from the senior coaches, experienced players. And that bonding is there in our academy. That's why we are running everything smoothly. Luckily, I'm feel very happy and lucky to be associated with this wonderful group because I'm the luckiest. I feel very lucky to be associated with these people and the academy.
One memory that you cherish forever.
This is a pure gold medal. Pure gold.
Wow. Okay.
This I won in Odisha in 1983. Singles gold medal. This is okay. This
Uh,
is pure gold. Actually, this medal I gave it to my mom. She
okay.
kept it in the iron shell. Somehow it missed. It, it's a 25 years long story. This year, January,
Uh,
my mother found it and gave it to me.
wow.
I'm searching, I'm searching for this gold medal so many times. This year I got it. I felt so happy. My mother gave it as a surprise to me. Then she came to Hyderabad. She used to stay in Vijayawada. She's staying in Vijayawada. She came to Hyderabad and gave it to me this year, January. I felt so happy. And so many times I thought of this because this is a pure gold medal.
Yeah.
Only gold medal, pure one.
So that's your
Because,
first gold medal,
yeah, gold medal.
and that you got it in Orissa.
Is Odisha. And in the tournament, singles I got, and doubles, I got a silver medal that is also pure silver. These two medals my mother gave this January.
Wow. This is amazing.
I think that day I really felt so happy.
This is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super, sir. Super.
Thank you very much, Arundhati. Very nice
Arvind,
thing you are doing, all of you.
thank
Yeah,
you so
good
much.
idea.
Thank
All
you.
the best for this one, and
Thank
all
you.
the best for your future things, whatever you want to do. Uh,
Thank,
I hope you will succeed in all the things, whatever you want to do.
thank
And
you so much, sir. And that's a great advice for not only me, but for everybody who's going to watch it. I mean, there are so many insights, sir, in your life, and your journey has been so inspiring. Matlab, in spite of you being an engineer, you left that job, you took up coaching when badminton was not very popular sport. I mean, that takes a lot of courage. Mansi, I mean, I really got goosebumps. बहुत
yeah,
अच्छा journey था that was. And the advice you gave for the kids and the upcoming players to have teamwork, to trust in the process. I mean, I hope they should look forward for it. So thank
yeah.
you so much, sir, for joining us. Really, really cool.
Thank you very much, Arundhati. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you
All
so
the
much.
best. Take care. My
Thank
best wishes
you.
to Arun also.
Thank you, sir. So, guys, that was head coach of Gopichand Badminton Academy, Rajendra, sir. He said if you can take 100% from a player, you are a high performance coach. He has shared his coaching experience with the para world champion Mansi Joshi. He said teamwork is the key for a successful organization. That's Rajendra sir, and there is so much more to learn from him. So, guys, next week we are having Dronacharya awardee and the coach of Duti Chand, Mr. Ramesh sir. He'll be sharing his coaching philosophies and his journey with us. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.